this first part. So you have to collect 6 orbs to complete the game. And then I just met a guy, a legit guy in this game. And he's like, oh, well, in order to free me from this world, I need to travel through so-and-so. And so I need you to go and get 3 items while you're doing this other quest. And I'm like, well, you're just gonna have to go without, bud. Looks like you're stuck here forever. Because he's asking me to go back to one of the old places I already went to. That was horrible because there's monsters swarming that area. And he's like, I need you to get a mushroom. And I was like, yeah, no, get it yourself.
Everyone, what's up, Soul Drinkers here, doing Amnesia Dark Ascent Part 3. A quick recap, we went through the refinery, got everything that was applicable there, went down to the cellar archives and met our first invisible water monster, parkoured a lot of shit, got hit by a lot of shit, and we managed to get down through here into the black hall. We did the guest room first, hid in a closet, got a note and a key to the machine room. So the next step is to go into the study. With us still is Stardust, who's having a very shitty time on his playthrough of Amnesia Dark Ascent.
That's absolutely horrible. I shall be back though. I am going to eat.
Here we are into the study. Once you enter the study, looks all friendly, it's well lit. How this game sucks because it's one big ass sense of false fucking reality. You enter your first room when you come into this area on your left. There's not a lot in here, just a tinderbox, and that's about it. Now we're gonna cross over, try and go in this room. Yes, we can. Let's have a look. So far, nothing out of the ordinary except for a note. Again, nothing in here worth taking but that note. That was the door on our left when we first entered the study. Now, I'm not going to fuck up the lantern, simply being that there is no point in having it out. You guys see that broken glass there? That'll be our next goal in a few minutes. If we enter this room, it's going to trigger another flashback. Or never mind, thought it would. Again, there's not a lot in here. There's the flashback I was hoping to trigger. Obviously, this guy has this extensive humor and like to torture and or cut shit up. I'm gonna close this door. I'm in that habit. And we're gonna go through and open these drawers up.
I should have sharpened the saw, but I can sense it.
Tinderbox. I'm gonna get his chair out of the way. Now what I'm about to do is get trigger my insanity, but it's fun. The sick fuck kept the goddamn pile of bones in his goddamn desk drawer. I'm guessing that's the sick fuck right there. I could be wrong. And that's everything worthwhile in this room. It's just a note and a tinderbox. We're gonna go back out here. You see here, we have hit a dead end. You're probably wondering, what do we do next? Pretty easy. You simply want to come over here, find something heavy. Lots of that in here. For fun, we're going to pick up a hammer. We're going to come back, throw it at this window, and bust the window. You see there, we have a tinderbox. I advise grabbing it from the ledge. My first time doing it wasn't easy. We're going to parkour. We're going to jump. Jump. We're going to jump. We're going to jump. In here is what is called the Inner Sanctum. Yet again, there's another memory vial, which I'm not going to touch. I don't feel it's necessary. However, when you play through it, that's all up to you. There's nothing in this room worth mentioning. So we're going to proceed a bit farther in. Again, nothing really in this next one, the Inner Sanctum, except for A flow cycle rod. Wonder what that's for. And a secondary note with instructions. We're gonna go check out this room real quick. So because it has a chest and 2 tinder boxes. You guys remember that was the cave-in on the other side we just saw. Now that's done, we're gonna go back out the wall, back out parkouring. Once that's done, so alright, quick recap. My sound slide here. Let me pause. So we did the guest room, we got the key to the machine room, anything else was applicable, tinder boxes, a note, came into the study. We got another note or 2, some tinder boxes, I went in through and broke a window with a hammer, went along the window ledges to the inner sanctum and got a flow cycle coil, and another note. So that's done. We're going to go down to the machine room. Now, as far as I'm aware, there are no monsters down there. Don't quote me, but I don't think there is. Once that's done, the upstairs is done. So we've done the study and the guest room. All that is completed. We're going to wander on down here. One thing I forgot to mention and notice was simply when you first enter this room, hook a sharp right, come to the back area, and there is a chest with oil and 2 tinder boxes. Now I'm trying to remember which way is the machine room. I do believe it is this way. Yes, it is. This is right. So this next area is called the storage room. And it is requirement to enter the machine shop. Yes, we have the key and a rod. However, we need to go down here. This is where things get a lot more interesting. Where stealth is finally needed and required. We've seen the monsters before. However, you have not seen them like this. Instead of, like earlier, they fucked off and never came back. They decided to stick around. We're going to pull out the lantern right away, because I know there's one really nearby. We're going to pick this one here. We're going to check the oil level, which it is officially shot. Let's refill it. As you can tell, I'm being very careful upon entering this room. Like I said, there is a monster in here. However, I do not remember fully where that prick is. We're going to try this door first. So far, nothing in here except for a tinder box, 2 more tinder boxes, and a drill part. So you guys just heard that. That was a monster. For those that didn't hear the roar, when a monster's in the vicinity, he will roar. As you can tell on my screen, I'm starting to go insane. I'm going to take a quick peek. I'm going back here. So when you first enter the storage room, go down, hook a left. There'll be a drill pit, a drill bit, 3 tinder boxes. You head straight, there's a tinder box on that island looking thing there. So we got a slight headache. That ain't so bad. Mine's back, the monsters are now active. This will make my life a little bit more interesting. We're going to avoid going down first. We're going to go straight to the machine parts.
I won't tell anyone, I swear. I just want to go home. No! Get away from me! Leave me alone!
If I remember correctly, that's equipment. So we're going down to the machine room first. Just to make sure there's nothing down here else that I need. I remember correctly. I think I do. As you can clearly see, it is blocked off and not accessible. So upon saying that, that leaves us one area left to go through. So if you know what game we're playing, we are playing Amnesia. It's a horror game with puzzles, stealth, and a crap load of patience. We're going to go down here very slowly. We're going to get more oil in, that way I don't go insane. We're going to kind of be very sneaky about this. I do not remember if there's a monster down here. So let's just kind of sneak around. I know there's one in this area. Trying to figure out where exactly he's hiding. Tinderbox. We got a chest here in the corner. We got a health potion, oil, and a tinderbox. Over here we have another tinderbox. Another one. And that is it for this particular room, deeper into the storage room. How's your day going, my friend? Oh, we got a note. Another tinderbox. What else does this room have for us? Whole lot of nothing by the looks of it. Alright, now that's done, we're left with a dilemma of which way do we go. I'm going to go on sheer instinct and say let's go this way where the door's already cracked. In here, what do we have? Tinderbox. So I'm going to light this candle real quick just to have a safety net set up. On this shelf we have a drill part. Again, I'm out of oil. So we got a drill bit and a drill part, but I think we need a crank to actually use it. That leaves one last room to go look in. Perfect. Tools required. More oil. Yeah, this game's pretty nuts. My buddy and I, we almost beat the first game already, but I decided I'd start over and do a playthrough. Each video I do is between 25 minutes to a half hour long, and try to explain how to make this game a little bit easier. So you see, we have a drill part, drill bit, and a broken handle. So let's kind of drag them together to make a small carpenter's drill. Yeah, this part of the game ain't so bad. It gets a lot worse. So you see this barrel here, it says secondary. What you want to do is your inventory and drill into it. Once that's done, liquid will pour out. You click on the small jar you acquired back in the laboratory. Pick her up, and we have a partially filled pot. The secondary barrel is in the other opposite corner to the first. You want to repeat the process. Where the hell is it? Once that's done, same process over yet again. So a quick recap to what we did down here in the lower area in the storage section is we required a drill bit, a crank, and a drill sectional piece to make a carpenter drill. We then went to the two corner barrels on each side of the room, got the liquid out of them by using the carpenter's drill. We also required some oil, tinderboxes, and a couple of notes. Upon saying that, let's get the hell out of this room where something else bloody happens. My 20 years of playing video games, my friend, this game probably gives me a run for my money. It's not your average game. It's definitely a lot harder. So now we're back at this cave-in. You're probably wondering how the hell we're going to get past this. You remember that chemical mixture we made? We need to put us down towards the rocks. For some reason, it's just being finicky. Once you put that down, I'm going to refill my lantern real quick. But you want to pick up a rock. Doesn't matter what rock it is. But for love that's all holy, you do not want to be anywhere near it when this thing blows up. Back up a wee little ways. Look at it. I failed at life at that one. That's okay. Or not. Take 3. Once you hit it, I'm backing up because it's gonna be basically a homemade bomb. Now it's done, we can proceed a little bit farther in. Now, this next part is very difficult. It's not this room, it's the room after. To make sure you are well equipped, tinder boxes, oil, all the bare necessities this game provides. You throw the little shit out of your way. You actually have a chest here with a health potion and a tinder box. Now we have their flashback, machine parts. I'm gonna sit here and just wait for this flashback to end. It makes it easier on me to see what the hell I'm actually doing. We're gonna light this one right here. Again, it's a good far back. Alright, this next part is very difficult. Y'all see that door over yonder? Yeah, don't touch it. It's got a monster behind it. We're going to proceed down here. I'm going to crouch, disengage my lantern and save oil. So this next part, you're going to want to walk backwards. Keep walking backwards or you will go insane. Whatever you do, don't look back. Fight the controls. Everyone sees these chains here. Yeah, I just grabbed fire and burned myself. That was stupid. So everyone sees these chains. In this next part, there will be a monster about to come out. You hit those chains, he'll be alerted and come running right after you. So, you got your little hidey hole here. Let's grab this. You're going to want to grab the note first, and then each rod. Once you grab it, get rid of your lantern, run back here and hide, because the monster will walk around the corner, and he's going to be looking for you. Again, I can hear him in the background. On average, you're looking about 5 to 10 seconds, maybe 15 seconds, depending if he saw you, before you're in the clear. Alright, once you think you're safe, you can be kind of ballsy, be very careful to poke your head around. Like I said, we got a monster now. Do not touch these chains. Now, I'm disengaging the lantern because I am in torchlight. You gotta know which way he moves, because he's gonna chase you. If he sees you, you gotta run. Yeah, so he saw me. I'm running like a little bitch because he just fucking wailed on me. My heart's pounding, fucking starting to sweat, and I'm dead. As you saw there, I wasn't prepared for him. He moves a lot faster than I do, and I think I had a heart attack. I just heard him. Now I'm hiding. I never had issues with this part my first time playing. You can't really outrun this guy. Yeah, shit. Shit's the only word for this. I think he's gone. I don't hear him.
Stop crying, I'm really done. All you're doing is hurting Mom.
My sanity's about to get a lot higher. However, at this point, I really don't give two shits. I want out of this room alive.
Stop crying and kicking.
I'm running away from two fucking monsters right now. This really sucks. Okay, I made it back alive. Holy shit. When you look at him like that, your sanity goes through the roof. Harder to see, harder to move. Be right back. Just gonna let my sanity drop down a little bit more. It's still too high. What makes this game scary, in my point of view, is the unknown. fact of going down to a dark corridor with next no light. Monsters jump at. What makes this game scary for me, in my point of view, is that you're walking down a long dark corridor. You can't really see very well. Monsters appear out of nowhere. And the fact that you go insane, which makes it so much harder to move around and do anything. For me, that's what it makes the game scary and definitely a challenge. So to recap real quick what we just did, we went into the storage room, we got a hand drill, we got chased by 2 fucking monsters at once, we acquired 2 more rods, some more health potions, tinder boxes, and oil. Just so you're aware, I'm about to stop this video and do part 4. Like I said, do these videos between 25 to 30 minute segments. So give me a second and I'll fire up another one. Thank you for watching. It's much appreciated.